Bringing up Jonathan Smith.
Hello, you've reached the voicemail of Jonathan Smith at DWF Law. I'm sorry I'm unable to take your call at the moment. If you'd like to leave your name and number, I will of course get back in touch with you as soon as I am able. Thank you.
Please leave your message after the tone. To re-record your message, key hash at any time.
Yes, hello, Mr. Smith. It's Mr. Hussain here, once again, leaving yourself another daily message. Today is message number 107. I've left you 106 messages previously from the 18th of October 2023. Today is the 2nd of February 2024, and the time is around about 20 past 11, and I'm once again leaving yourself a message asking you to engage with me to let me know what's been happening in regards to the court proceedings that you had instigated to do a gas safety inspection. I'm still waiting from the courts. I've sent them several reminders. No doubt this was a fraudulent enterprise where you were looking to make £5,000 when the reality was that this situation could have been dealt with if you had only cooperated with me privately. I mean, these are not normal circumstances. You are pursuing litigation action and then at the same time wanting access to the property to carry out gas safety inspections, which is quite clearly a conflict of interest there. You could just give us a tenancy. You could have given me and my brother a tenancy, but the reality is that if your client had given me and my brother a tenancy, it would have resulted in costs accumulating to the local authority, who would have been then forced to provide us with the housing benefit. And that's the reality. That's why I keep on stating that the local authority are instigating this. They know as well. They can see a couple of steps forward, just like I can, that if we were given the tenancy by your client, then those funds would have been paid by the local authority, who then have deliberately sabotaged our attempts at getting a tenancy with yourself. So it's completely incorrect that my allegations has resulted in the tenancy being not forwarded by your client. The reality is that your client has received instructions from Bradford Council not to give us a tenancy and to pursue litigation action on the proviso, or on the clear understanding that if the matter is taken to court, then both the courts and tribunal services, whom are controlled by Nick Goodwin, who was the previous public guardian, would be commissioned for your benefit, for your benefit and the local authorities' benefit. Hence why your client's such eagerness to instigate litigation action, not once but twice, and clear refusal to engage with me. I mean, it just seems very bizarre that your client would refuse to speak to me and would instigate litigation action. And there's quite clearly a connection between your client, Manningham Housing Association, and Bradford Council, where I would argue there is no independence. There's separation but no independence, because they are taking instructions from them and acting against their remit, as they did in 2014 when they were taking instructions from Bradford Council under safeguarding to come and check up on my brother. What is Manningham Housing Association got to do with my brother, who was not even a tenant at the time? And so you see the fact that there is no separation. This idea, there is no independence. There's only separation. And this once again is what's happening here, is that your client has refused to give us a tenancy agreement under the instructions of Bradford Council, because they know that they then would be liable to pay the rental income, and therefore your client has acted in bad faith and continues to do so. Furthermore, you've made some false statements in your statement of truth, and those are quite clearly perjurious. But this is the situation we're at. You can do whatever you like. You can act with complete contempt and incompetence and get away with it, because the judges are not being fair or equitable. They're obviously being commissioned to railroad this to the local authorities' agenda and narrative. It's completely diabolical of the situation that me and my brother are facing. It's now been 178 days. I have no idea where this person is. This is quite clearly horrendous.
Time up in 10 seconds.
The present situation is quite clearly horrendous and on an order of magnitude far worse than the post office scandal, because this involves the local authority and the courts all colluding and conspiring with yourself to target and victimize me and my brother.
Your message has reached maximum length. Message deposited. Thank you for calling. Goodbye.
all lies and deceptions being perpetrated against us to victimize us, and then they think that, oh no, we're doing everything lawfully and legally. They're doing everything with malice, malicious ill will and ill content.